It is 9:51 this morning, and I am still trying to get set up on a group of coyotes. First stand this morning was a bust. Went in there, heard the coyotes, made a hell of a loop to try to get the wind on them. Got set up, howled, they answered. They had moved a little bit and they were still pretty much downwind of me. Didn't have another play I could make on them. Wasn't no point in trying to call them in with them downwind, so I had to walk all the way back out there. That took almost 2 hours to do that whole deal. Got down here to my second group of coyotes, and I'm just catching y'all up to speed so you want to sit through all this and to let you know that I have them bullshit mornings too. But got down here to my second group of coyotes, which were supposed to be just about 200 to 300 yards right out here off this gravel road. I parked right here, walked out there, got set up, howled, and these coyotes howled. I barely could hear them. At least 3/4 mile away, and that's a long ways to hear them in this thicket type stuff that I'm hunting in the daytime with the wind blowing. I could barely hear them. This gravel road I'm driving has no traffic on it. It's just old logging road, and so these coyotes use it like a highway. Those coyotes were right out there this morning, just behind this growed up bull crap, and now they're 3/4 of a mile down this road. I couldn't even tell which side of the road they're on. They're just at least, they're way down here. So I'm gonna go down roughly 3/4 and see if I can get them to locate again, so I'll know if I can even make a play on these coyotes. But that's part of it. Still trying to make that second stand of the morning, really the first stand. Just dealing with some bull crap. Everybody does, me included. Figured I'd catch y'all up on that, and this is public ground, so, and I've never hunted it before, so I'm dealing with the same bull crap everybody else deals with. But I'm gonna pull up right up here, see if I can get these coyotes to howl, and hopefully we can make a play on them. I'll let y'all know in a minute. All right, I'm about 3/4 mile down the road. I'm just gonna howl from this gravel and see if they'll answer me. Like I said, this gravel don't get much traffic, so they may not be very far off this gravel. I'll go to Hollerback group howl. Nothing. I mean, as soon as I cut the camp, the coyotes howling right here off the gravel. Too close to them. I pulled up right on top of them. I mean, it's right there. Damn near in sight. Here it comes. I seen it run through a hole right there. All right, this is maybe a waste of time, but I guess I'm gonna try it anyway. So I know that group is right there. I got back in the truck, and it's probably been 15-20 minutes, and I come to the side that I'd have a good wind for. I'm probably 300 yards below these coyotes on the downwind side now, down the gravel. And it's so thick, y'all can see. There's just nothing other than right there on the ditch line. There's a little open spot. The coyotes howled just straight up this gravel road. Like I said, about 300 yards away. So I'm just going to get right there. I won't be 20, 30 yards off the gravel. And I'm going to try to call these coyotes down here to me. It's a long shot, but I don't think that they'll tie all that together. I don't think me howling the one time and them running out there to the road, I don't think any of that probably didn't mess things up too much. But we'll see. It's worth a try. One of them bullshit mornings. I'm still trying to turn it into something. Man, I want y'all to look at what these coyotes are in. Sometimes I wonder why I like doing this. And there are days like right now that I don't. It is hot. This stuff is overhead high. And that's what these coyotes are in. I'm gonna have to try to find a hole somewhere, or maybe when I get around on the back side of this thicket, I can drop back in that drain that I saw earlier when I was in here initially. But right now, man, I done had 2 or 3 times where I just wanted to say to hell with it and go to the house. The only thing worse is failing. I can't stand to fail at something, so I'm still torturing myself out here in this bullshit. And yeah, it's noisy, but I have killed a pile of coyotes busting through these thickets until I find a little hole that I can call them up in, and then we bust them upside the head with that shotgun. Alright, I'm gonna stick with it. I don't want to go home empty-handed. I ain't giving up yet. Alright, I'm finally set up. Found this piece of drain. Coyote tracks all in it. It's the only open spot out here in this thicket. I done got so frustrated and hot. I'm gonna see if I can make this work right quick. This drain runs right into the thicket. The last time the coyote howled, he was somewhere right in here. I've made a loop around to the backside to get the wind right. And this little drain, I mean, it's just super thick all the way around it. It plays out right here. And it's full of coyote tracks where they've been running up and down it. So I'm hoping I can pull him right down this drain and bust him upside his head about 10 steps from this camera right there. Come here, lonely house. Sidekick pair. Finally, got a coyote up here on the hill, and the rest of the group on down the drain. This is hoodlum, wavering pup owl. Submissive beggar. I thought I saw one. Yeah, I see one. Here it comes. Man, talk about turning nothing into something finally. What a morning. This was one of them mornings I was so frustrated and pissed off I was ready to go to the house. But I hate to fail, so I stuck with it and finally turned it into something. But I'll tell you what, I shot that first coyote at 10:57 and the second one at 10:59. So it just goes to show you, I don't care how good you get at coyote calling, you can have a bad, frustrating morning. If you stick with it, eventually you turn it around. That's what happened this morning. Y'all check this out too. Walking over here to show you these coyotes, but there's a little bit of water left in this drain and these coons are wearing it out. Probably staying cool. They got a big hole that goes up under this clay root. Probably a coon in there right now I could call out. But anyway, we coyote hunting this morning. And that first coyote is laying here about 12 yards away. Finally kicked on, didn't answer the first couple howls, finally kicked on side kick pair. He come rolling off the hill, rolled him up about 12 yards from my hiding spot there. Went right to submissive beggar. One but a second, I seen two more that come around this hill. That first coyote come off the hill. Then two more come around this lip, following this same edge. They split up. The lead coyote was gonna come right down this drain, which is what I thought they would do after seeing all them tracks. And that puts them dead in line with my setup. Sure enough, he was gonna come down this drain. But when he got to the mouth of it and stopped to look, I went ahead and blowed him away with a load of those Apex 2s out of a 680 Indian Creek choke. Everybody always wants to know what I'm shooting. That's what it is. But anyway, if y'all want to get the sounds, any of that stuff, MFK Game Calls is where to go. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Tell me about some of y'all's frustrating hunts, and or just any of the bullshit that happens. And anyway, or if you got questions, I'll answer them. But that's gonna wind me up this morning. Y'all stay tuned. I will be back after them in the morning, and hopefully we'll kill some more. Appreciate y'all watching.